All right.
Good afternoon. Welcome, Athens-Clarke County Board of Elections, regular meeting. The date is February 18th. Time is 1:32 p.m. and we are at a different location today because we had a retreat earlier in the day. And that is the UGA Botanical Garden at 2450 South Millage Avenue. First item on the agenda is to adopt it. Chair entertains a motion to adopt.
I so move.
Okay, do we have a second?
A second.
Motion, Ms. Fambro, second, Ms. Till. All those in favor of adopting the agenda, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, agenda is adopted. Next item on the agenda are the approval of minutes. You will find 3 sets of minutes in your packet, one from January 14th, February 17th, and February 18th.
Yeah.
February 18th, special meeting, let me clarify, not the regular meeting, which is what we're in now.
And to clarify, Mr. Chair, the special meetings minutes have not been drafted for us to consider. I'm just gonna wait until next month.
Oh,
Because approved by
okay.
us. If that was okay with y'all.
Yes.
So we're looking
Yeah.
at 14th and 17th.
Just because the 14th.
14th is the only one in your packet then, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
All right. So the floor is open to approve the meeting minutes from the 14th of January. Motion, Mr. Shirley, second? Do we have a second?
A second.
Okay. Motion, Mr. Shirley, second, Ms. Till. All those in favor of approving the January 14 minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, minutes are approved. The other two that are on the agenda, should we note in the minutes that they were not approved, or I'm just concerned that they're on the agenda that we adopted and we're,
I have them I put them on the agenda for next month, and the minutes for this month will just mention the motion to approve the January regular meeting minutes.
okay, that's fine. All right, next item on the agenda is public comment. Appears no members of the public are here to make comment, so we will move forward. The next item on the agenda is the director's report. And the chair recognizes the director.
Good afternoon, board.
Good afternoon.
I, have an agenda before you with 4 items. One being the activity report, and Pam, I'm going to turn it over to you to, provide that report to the board.
Okay. Good afternoon, board. The activity report for January 25th. We have a total of 86,711 eligible voters, out of which 7,423 are registered and 13,288 are inactive. We had only 57 voters that were added to the registration for January. I thought it was interesting too. For its cancellations, we had 30 to move out of state, 12 of them that was submitted through the Jarvis portal, 4 that were requested other, 65 that were that were deceased, and then 41 for felon removal. That gave us a total cancellation of 152 cancellations for the month of January. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. The next item is the department's focus, and I wanted to just draw your attention to the proposal that's also included in your packets of the advanced voting for June 17th, 2025 special general primary. We will have a statewide special election for the Public Service Commission concurrent with that election. We will also have a City of Winterville special election to fill a vacant seat. And the proposal is to offer advanced voting at 2 locations, one being the elections office, the other at the Athens Regional Library, with regular business hours, Monday through Friday, The first Monday will be closed due to the observance of Memorial Day. But following forth will be Tuesday through Friday, the first week from 8 to 5. And then on Saturday, as prescribed by law, it's mandatory Saturday voting on the 31st from 9 to 5. Then Mondays, picking up on Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 at the elections office. Then opening the library up on the second Monday, June 7th, to follow the state required hours of 9 to 5. And then the following week, the last week, continuing with the elections office and the library, and then having extended hours as we are accustomed to here in Clarke County on Wednesday. That will be till 7 p.m. On the proposal that you have in front of you, I do have an error that was noticed just before the meeting, that on Wednesday, June 11th, that the hours for the library should be 8 until 7 p.m. to keep it the same consistency on that day. But that, again, is just a proposal. We would like for you to add that to your agenda for the month of March so that we can begin planning for employing those locations, and of course, having communications with the facilities as to what your wishes are for advance voting for that election.
So they're not gonna vote on it today?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
The plan was to post, the application on Monday if we needed to hire more poll workers. So I guess we'll just,
Do we need?
I guess I was counting on the information from if you were, what you did with this to decide if we're gonna need more. poll
Can
workers.
you rehire or reuse the entire army we had from November? Is that your first pool to pick from?
Yeah, if they're willing to work. I mean,
Right,
I've asked them and I've gone through all of the responses that I've gotten back so far.
Mhm.
And I'm sure we'll get more, but if we have more advanced voting locations than this, I know I'll need to hire. So I was kind of hoping to get a feeling for that, so we could put the application out on Monday if we needed to.
I think you could probably go ahead with the hiring, or at least putting the application out there. And then by the next board meeting, you'll have an idea of, what you're thinking, what the board's thinking, expecting.
Great. All right.
Then, last two items, one being the open records request. I'm just gonna give you an update on that, and following that, I'll take any comments and questions that you may have.
For the month of January 2025, we had 3 open records requests.
And we were all copied on those and sent those, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, any questions, comments, concerns with anything discussed in the director's report? Okay. All right, next item of business is old business. And there is none. On in the agenda to new business, item F. First item, is this just one item, right? Okay. Discussion about advanced voting logistics for the June 17th, 2025 special primary election in City of Winterville special election. We just discussed that during the director's report, so do you have anything else to add before board members? Okay,
No, but if you're okay with,
well, let's
making a decision
Let's-
today.
chat it out and see where we are.
I was just, gonna mention, I have no problem with the schedule as proposed for the election to come. I'm happy to wait if any of us have any concerns, but
Mhm.
seems pretty cut and dry for me. It is, there's no such thing as a small election, but it's not the biggest election. And so I'm in favor of the scope and the dates and the times.
Okay, Ms. Hammer?
My sentiment also, and, because of the
the scope of the election and the parties involved are not a large, but all elections are important, but it seems likely to me that that schedule fits the job that it needs to be done, the schedule that they present. So I don't have any problem with getting it done today.
Okay,
If that would be helpful to you, then I'm good with this.
Just a vote would be helpful.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
after the vote.
Ms. Till?
If it needs to be changed before May, or we can change it next time.
All right. Floor is open for a motion to approve advance voting for June 17th special election and City of Winterville special election as presented in your packet with the change that was noted in the director's report.
Move that motion.
Okay,
A second.
okay, would you read that back? What's your,
I move to approve staff's proposal for the advanced voting schedule for the June 17th special primary election and special election with the change of, extended voting hours on Wednesday until 7 PM at the library.
Wednesday, June 11th.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, hearing no opposition, the advanced voting schedule is approved. So there you go, there's your answer. Yeah, okay. It's just rules fastest moving here. Feel like we should delay or stall or something, I don't know. The next item on the agenda are announcements. Mr. Shirley, would you like to read the announcements?
I would.
Yeah.
March 11th, 2025 at 4:30 PM at 2555 Lexington Road will be our March regular meeting.
Beautiful. And then I'd like to take the moment to wish Ms. Sosby farewell. And we really enjoyed working with her. And I know you'll do well in your new role. So thank you.
You'll be missed.
Anybody else?
I just got to meet you.
Yeah.
I can't, she left.
It was your
For the public's benefit, your last day with Athens-Clarke County is
Friday,
Friday.
February 21st.
21st.
Right, great.
And Chair Ruffle, we will be having a celebration for Director Sosby Friday, over at the Bobby Snipes Building.
Right.
From 1 to 3:30.
Great. 1 to 3:30. Okay.
I just wanted to take a moment. You deserve many, many more than just one moment, but I wanted to thank you for how welcoming you've been and how patient and supportive you've been of me. I came in hot and I did not deserve nearly the grace you gave me when I first showed up on the board. I thought I knew a whole lot. I knew even less than I thought. And so you led the charge on just giving me some grace and letting me find my way and supporting me, and just, I've learned a lot from you as a leader and the way you conduct yourself, and, what's the phrase, grace under fire, under pressure, just how you handle everything. So, thank you so much. And I'm so sorry to see you go. I know we all are, and they're gonna be so lucky to have you, where you're headed.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Big loss to our county. So anyway, on that note, a motion to adjourn is laid on the floor.
I so move.
Second.
Uh-huh. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Wow.
Record. Right, I mean, y'all have been around each other for